As a man, if you really want to find love with your woman in a relationship, you really need to say goodbye to those things I'm going to mention in this video. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. The journey of love is something that you need to be patient and you really need to. It is a journey of self-discovery. To find love, you need to discover yourself. So there are things you need to let go of than things you're doing that is hindering you or making you not to find love. So these are most of them. So if you're doing them, stop them in order to find love for the woman to fall in love with you in your relationship. Number one is being overly critical. When you always speak on the woman's bad side and not her good side. If a woman's side if a woman's good side supersedes her bad side, always know that she is a woman for keep because nobody is perfect. If you're looking for a perfect person, you're not going to get a perfect person. If you're always picky and always focusing on the negative and not the positive, if a woman is respectful and she listens, it's just that she has some things she's doing that is wrong that you don't like. Yet, if you correct her, she's willing and ready to learn and take correction. It is a woman you should keep. Do not always focus on every of her bad side and leaving the good side. If the good side is more than the bad side, please give her a chance. Correction, in as she is listening, you can correct it. Because if you keep looking for somebody who is perfect, you will not get it. Because even you're not a perfect person. Then the second thing you will do or you're doing that you need to say goodbye to or you need to stop is holding on to your past relationships. If you're holding on to your grudges, you're holding on to the relationship because you didn't end well, you're holding on to it because the person left you, you're heartbroken, you did not heal, you went into another relationship. You will begin to see your partner in every you begin to see your ex in everything the woman or your partner does, because no matter what they do, you will never see it to be right. Sometimes you will notice you want to be comparing them with your partner. Oh, my woman my ex did this, she used to do this, I don't like it. If your woman is doing anything you don't like, do not compare her or do not bring up your ex. Correct her immediately. Do not bring up your ex. It means you've not let go. You're still holding on to your past relationship. So if you're holding on to your past relationship, moving on becomes very difficult. Finding love becomes very difficult because you keep seeing your partner or your ex in your partner. Then the third thing you do that you need to let go of in order to find love as a man is neglecting self-love. Do not neglect yourself. Do not neglect that. If they say have a self-love, they didn't say be a narcissist. They didn't say be a controlling man. Having a self-love is you have self-discipline and you know what you really want. You have self-worth. You know what you want in that relationship and you know what your needs are in that relationship. You know what you're expecting. You know what to tell your woman you want and what you don't want, what you can take and what you cannot take. If you have self-love for yourself, it enables you to tell people how to treat you. If you don't have self-love, they treat you anyhow. But if you have self-love, you love yourself, you don't neglect yourself, and you don't neglect your needs. They are always seeing that you always put your needs, you respect your needs, so they will respect you and they will always respect your needs. Setting boundaries for you becomes very easy because you already have self-love. If you don't have love for yourself, you can't really give out love to another person. So you need to have this self-love in order to give out love. So if you love yourself, any woman that comes around you will love you. Then the fourth thing is avoiding confrontation. If you run away from a problem today, that problem is still there waiting and piling up. And the problem is already accumulating to resentment, hate, and you see the person always do not want to be with you. So that is what it does. And when you are in a relationship with a woman, she will test you with this. If you're the type that runs away from confrontation, she will never want to be with you. Even if she pretends to be with you, it is not you she wants. She will always be disrespectful. So do not avoid confrontation. Once things happen the first time, confront it. No matter if you're happy with her, you're sad, no matter what happens, confront it. Say your mind. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. Is what you're doing that I don't like. Let her stop it. Do not avoid confrontation. If not, falling in love with that woman or that woman falling in love with you will become a very difficult thing. Even you that is in love with her, if she doesn't treat you right, you will not love her again. The love for who you have for her will always, the love you have for her will diminish. So that is what it takes. When you don't confront your women in your relationship, they begin to see you as weak. And once they see you as weak, they can't see you as the real man that can lead them. So falling in love with you becomes something of the past, becomes very difficult. Then the fifth one is fear of being alone. Being alone or being single is a road to self-discovery. You discover yourself. Do not have the fear of being alone. You mustn't be in a relationship. Once you left a relationship or you're not in relationship and you feel sometimes you want to rush into another relationship, even when you don't really like the person or you're seeing the red flag, you just want to stay there. Do not stay in a relationship because you really want to be left. You don't want to be left alone. Sometimes that time you're alone is a time you should discover yourself, do good things, find yourself, and always chase your dreams and your goals. During that period, that is when you will discover that that relationship you lost, you would have even left it long time ago, because or you when you will now discover that that period is when you will sit down and you put yourself, you begin to tell yourself, this is things I am supposed to take and this is things I'm not supposed to take. Well, if you rush into another relationship, you will still rush out. Finding love becomes very difficult because you don't want the person to go. If they go, you will be left alone. It's better you are left alone. It's better you are single than being in a relationship with a woman who really will not value you, will not respect you, who will always be giving you headache. It's better to stay alone. So do not have that fear of staying alone. If you have it, you will always be in a wrong relationship and you will not find love. Then the sixth and the last one, overly looking overlooking your non-negotiables. There are things that are non-negotiables. Do not overlook them. If you want to have children, you talk about them. You want to have kids. I would like to have kids, or things like your lifestyle. Do not overlook them. When you are in a relationship, especially when your non-negotiables do not align with the other person. You see the woman say, oh, if I get married, I don't want to have kids immediately. I want to wait till 5 years. I want to wait till 2 years. Let's enjoy myself that I'm married. Most times you say, oh, I'm okay with it. And deep down, there are no non-negotiables for you. There are things you really want. These things will always come up during your relationship or your marriage with this very woman. So anything that are non-negotiable, something you've already decided you're not ready or willing to let go of, you like them so much, do not accept it when you are in a relationship with them. Don't overlook them. Once the woman says, oh, I will not do them, or this is not what I want, let her go, because it must always come up. It must always play out. It must always cause problems for you and her in that relationship. It on the long run, you will see yourself you will start resenting the woman, even no matter how much you like her, because she's not doing that thing you really want. Those your non-negotiables, you want to carry them over, you want to overlook them at the initial stage, but you will notice that at the long run you will start hating them for it, for her not liking them. So it's better to not even go into a relationship with someone who, or you do not go into a relationship and overlook your non-negotiables. It will make you really not to find love with the woman, or the woman not to fall in love with you. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do well to share this video. You never can really tell who you'll be helping with it. Like, drop your comment what you think about the video. And if you're seeing my video for the very first time, do me well to follow my page. Thank you.